Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am in Mexico City and I am in a tiny little loft and here, and it is really tiny. I chose it on Airbnb because it's part of the company thing, and so yeah, it's really cute. Look, it has the littlest it has a little fridge. That's all I need. So I'm here for like 3 weeks or something like that. Anyway, let me just get to my talk. Let me get to my talk. I'm feeling my oats. I'm feeling good. I was a little bit jet lagged earlier, I thought, because let me tell you, I didn't write anything on social media, but let me see. Let me just set you up here right now. Let me get my phone, and here's the little, I'm making myself a cup of coffee because I'm jet lagged, but I don't want to go to bed. So, and the battery's blinking, so it's gonna be a short one. Anyhow, I'm in Mexico City, and it was an 18-hour. This is like the second time my flight was canceled, and it was canceled, and well, actually it wasn't canceled. It was 18-hour delay because the pilot got sick. Go figure. So I was able to. This is one of those moments where you realize that you can go with the flow, and that you can just step back for a moment. And hey, it's not my thing. This is what the flow of life is. It is so amazing to recognize that there is a flow. There's a flow. Things are happening. So I'm not bothered. My head may jump up and say, hey, you know, like, you should get stressed out, or you should feel whatever you should feel. You should be angry or upset. I'm not upset. Like, I really trained myself not to be upset. I can watch the mind like it depends on my mood, you know, like, but yesterday I was so happy to go back home and be with my man for another evening and have fun and maybe do some makeup, which I did, which was really fun, doing masquerade things. But anyway, and I'm here in Mexico, new people, very new people, new company, new situation, new, all this stuff, new country, don't know what's gonna happen, don't know how. You know, I travel a lot, but I've been to Cancun, Mexico years and years ago. So, but I mean, I was 25 or something, so that's like 25 years ago. 25, 26, 27, something like that, because, you know, I'm older, feeling good, being older. So there's some wisdom that's been had. So, like, you know, it's like I have new people, there's new people in my life, new people, events. I was saying this on my last video, I think. Events change all the time in my life, but what is constant is my observation. The observation of me. And now I really recognize and realize that it is all, like, I don't even have to really engage with it. And a lot of people are gonna say, hey, you know what, you're detaching from, like, reality. Yeah, it's my choice, but it's so loving, and I feel so much more love for everything, and acceptance for everything, than I ever had before, and I feel more joy, and so it's great, right? No, I'm not going to defend myself. I have a little bit of itch here. Anyway, my light's blinking on. I'm not sure that I will just continue or not a little bit later, so, but it doesn't matter. Also, I let go of, like, doing my video every day, because I used to do this every day, and I felt I needed to do that, and so I really realized that trap, because I'm aware, right? Oh, that sound of fresh brewed coffee. Although it's 5 p.m. here, and I have to get up at like 6, something like that. Anyway, so yeah, yeah, you know, to live courageously, live courageously and love courageously, and accepting everything that is synonymous with love and acceptance, which is really what it is. And it's really a super wonderful state to recognize and be in. I just really, yeah, I cannot say it enough for myself and all of you, and that's a really brave action, because we've been taught we're supposed to respond, not let people walk all over us, not, you know, like, and sometimes the head is like, comes up with some drama to defend yourself, or like, how dare she look at me like that, or something, especially when you work with egos, and you work with people, and you work with dancers. Dancers can be very self-absorbed, and I wouldn't say self-aware, aware of their bodies, aware of, like, you know, aware of the the charade of, you know, do they like me, do they not like me, and all this. I'm generalizing, you know, because not everyone's like that. But I'm just saying, I come from a profession, I used to be like that too, so I can just say that. So, like, you know, without adding any drama, like, some people, I lost my thought, but that's what happens, right? You sometimes lose your thought. No, I was saying, like, you just can't, we are taught to, like, defend and, like, you know, rah, and to fight back, or to say, oh, thank you, or to compliment, to overly compliment, or to be generously kind and everything. I'm generously kind? To be overly kind because you want your way or something like that. And then back behind people's back, people are like this. And that's what happens. And, you know, sometimes that happens with people. And right now, I don't like that so much. It is what's happening and it's there, but I'm like, I don't want to talk about people. I'm not motivated to talk about people and their problems. Like, I have my life, you know what I mean? And I observe that and I let it pass and I go on. And sometimes the head wants to engage because it's really fun to gossip. You know, I used to really like that. And it's not right or wrong for anyone but other for myself. I just don't like to spend my time doing that. So this light has been blinking for quite some time now, so we're probably going to cut off. But anyway, like, if you're at all interested in just the present moment, that's what you got. The here and now. You don't have the past and you don't have the future. And any kind of mental activity going, you know, east or west, I guess you could say, or north or south, with your mind and your memory or something like that, it's kind of, for me, like I can say, a waste of time. It's just a waste of time. Because if I'm concerned about what my future, if I behave this way, they'll like me and I'll get that more in the future. Or if I have this reputation, you know, like, you know, I've already, you know, in my mind, in my conditioned mind, blown my reputation because I'm honest. You know what I mean? I'm honest. I'm getting more and more honest with myself. And that's what I like to share. Why not share this social media? So you really know what you're getting, kind of, I guess. But you make up your thought about me, and I make up my thought about you. So the stories that we make up are made up, you know what I mean? And that's just interesting to recognize, especially when we observe. Like, I make up my story about you, or whomever, someone in my life, and I only know bits and pieces of their life, and I spend a lot more time with them than I maybe know more about them. But I'm not with them 24/7, nor do I want to be with people 24/7, because it's just not entertaining. Anyway, and then, you know, and to feel like you have to fulfill certain roles with friends and stuff like that, and, you know, I'm certainly, my conditioned mind says, I'm certainly going to be attacked by that, because you're supposed to, you know, honor your friends, do such and such by your friends, be truthful, be all this stuff, and definitely those are great things, but sometimes, you know, we don't, we're not, we tell little white lies, or we, you know, defend our friend for something that we know that they've been guilty of or something. I don't know, it's just kind of like that. And we also tell our friends they look great when they don't, maybe. And what is that? And then when you think about this, what is great and what is a perspective or some opinion? Opinions, I really believe, are really shallow when you think about it. Because when we share an opinion, you know, it's like always this thing about agreeing or not agreeing, maybe, predominantly a lot in relationships. So those kind of things can happen too, right? So anyway, so today, before I go, if this keeps blinking, you'll get the story. If not, you won't. So today I was working with the management team, the director, and the, you know, and they were giving me some information about dancers, about behaviors, about this and that. There's a lot of problems here in this company. Bam. So here I am. So it cut off again. But I just wanted to say, I just felt like I charged my battery, and I felt like I wanted to say goodbye to you. Let me look into the lens here. Goodbye to you. You know, nothing is that serious. Nothing is serious. I know drama can be had, and a lot of things can be had. A lot of things, you know, people go through very difficult times, and that's what happens, you know? We've all been through huge challenges, all of us, myself included. But recognize there is potential in all of it. And when you feel pain, it is because you feel pain. There's nothing to change. There's absolutely nothing to change by get into it, like, in the sadness and the grief and the grief and the all of it, all of those negative emotions. They're not negative. We've learned that they're negative, but they're not negative. Nothing is negative unless you give it the power to be negative. It's a game, all this game. I sincerely love you very much, and thank you so much for being with me. Look at the shower curtain. I don't know what it is. But anyhow, love is the name of the game, and I love you so much. I'm gonna get this uploaded and try to, I have no idea how the Wi-Fi is here. I haven't like had a conversation with my boyfriend over it, so who knows if it will upload. It's gonna be a huge file. Anyway, just FYI, I will see you when I see you. It may be in a week, it may be in 2 weeks, it may be in 1 hour. Oh, I just farted. You know what I'm saying? All of it's good. I love you so much. Keep your humor, keep enjoying yourself, keep the joy up, keep it all real. Get into the sadness, feel the oats, get into it all. Grieve, grieve, grieve. Grieving. You know who you are. Unicorns everywhere. I saw unicorns today. I always have this idea, I want to take a picture of all the unicorns. All the unicorns. Ugh. Keep it real, keeping it real. Love you so much. Thank you everyone. Bye. Bye.